Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, so you found this incredible thing for us, right? A book from 1969.
Yeah, A Look into the Future by Kenneth Keyes Jr. and Jacques Fresco. One a writer, psychology background, living on a yacht, apparently.
Right. And Fresco, an industrial designer. Loads of patents.
Exactly. And what's really striking is their goal. They weren't just guessing. They tried to really deduce the 21st century from the forces they saw back then.
Okay, so how did they make it concrete? They used this couple, Scott and Hulla.
They did, to
That's
sort of
right.
illustrate this future world. Imagine Scott and Hala. Their lives are completely intertwined with tech.
How so?
Well, they have this thing called a cybernator at home. Think of it like a central AI.
Managing what?
Oh, everything. Their sleep, who they talk to instantly, anywhere. It even helps them live underwater.
Underwater living. Wow.
Yeah, and it tracks their calories precisely. And get this, they're 40, but expected lifespan is around 200.
200. Okay. That's a lot. What else defined this future world they built?
Well, environmentally, they predicted total weather control.
Complete control.
That was the idea. And computationally, tiny computers, finger-sized, implanted at birth.
At birth. Whoa.
Uh-huh. Along with genetic tweaks for, human improvement.
And the economy. That sounds like a huge shift, too.
Oh, massive. No money, no jobs as we know them, no salaries, no price tags, even no private property.
Seriously. How would that even work?
Yeah.
And what about nations?
Nationalism, gone. Worldwide disarmament achieved. A really fundamental change.
Okay, so if there are no jobs, no schools in the way we think of them, how did people, learn? How did society function?
Right, so formal schools. Obsolete. Kids learned by doing experimenting. They figured children would be self-sufficient by age 5.
5? Wow.
Yeah, and managing the big stuff, production, transport, communication that fell to the courtson.
The court.
A giant central computer complex. Basically, it ran the operational side of society, freeing up humans for creativity, relationships, personal growth.
So this almost utopian vision, how did Keyes and Fresco think we'd get there? What was their prediction methodology?
They based on, 3 main things they saw evolving.
Which were?
First, human values, goals, ideals, what people actually want out of life. Second, the way people think and make decisions.
Okay.
And third, just the level of technology available, those 3 forces interacting.
Makes sense. So what specific values did they see becoming dominant?
They really emphasized maximizing life, liberty, independence for everyone, achieving huge economic abundance.
Abundance without money.
Interesting.
What else?
Health, long life, aiming past 150, maybe even immortality eventually, deeper love, friendships,
Yeah.
fully enjoying physical pleasures,
Mhm.
a real appreciation for beauty everywhere, knowing yourself deeply, emotionally, genuine happiness for others, meaningful challenges, always growing, and just openness, no prejudice.
That's a very positive view of where humanity was heading. And the second point, the method of thinking. They put a lot of weight on that, didn't they? Absolutely. They predicted the scientific method would basically take over, testing ideas against reality.
Moving away from just believing authorities or intuition.
Exactly. Their process was have an idea, carefully plan how to test it, then actually do the experiment to verify. They thought skepticism towards untested stuff would become normal. Evidence first.
Evidence-based living, essentially.
Pretty much, yeah. In all parts of life.
And the third pillar, technology condolment. The cybernetic revolution.
Precisely. Automation handles the physical work. Computers handle the complex mental tasks they're good at. They saw this freeing people up immensely.
Did they have examples even back then?
Yeah, they mentioned things like the transfer robot from the 60s machines doing intricate factory work tirelessly. They saw the potential for computers to just crunch through structured problems way faster, way more accurately than humans.
Leading to a higher standard of living with less drudgery.
That was the core idea. More resources, more time, less mandatory work.
So wrapping this up, this 1969 perspective was really about a future driven by evolving humanistic values, a reliance on scientific thinking, and transformative tech, leading to something like a utopia.
That's a good summary. A world quite different from theirs, potentially free from many of the conflicts and limitations they knew.
Okay.
Which, makes you think now.
Right.
How much of that resonates today? Are our values, our thinking, our tech leading us somewhere similar or somewhere else entirely? What's the dust of the 21st century we need to shake off to see our path clearly?